Hi there, students. Illusory, an adjective. This comes from an illusion. If something is illusory, it seems possible. It seems that it is true, but actually it's not true. It's not possible. So I think governments or politicians are always making illusory promises that it seems they're going to fulfill, but they never do. Okay, so something that's illusory is not real. It's something that you believe is true, but it's based on an illusion. So the hopes for a peaceful resolution to the war were illusory. They weren't true, they weren't real, they just turned out to be an illusion, something that that the people involved believed. John is always asking people to lend him money, and then he's giving illusory promises that he'll pay them back double. But if you believe that he's going to pay you back, this belief is completely illusory. It's not something that is going to happen. The politicians were saying that there was hope on the horizon for the economy, but it was illusory. It wasn't real. So far it's been illusory. This is something that is deceptive. Illusory hopes that you're going to pass your exam despite the fact that you haven't studied. Okay, so if something is illusory, it seems like it might be true, but it's not true. An illusory sense of security. I felt very secure, but in reality there was no security at all. Pleasure. Is pleasure illusory or real? Or maybe it's just some chemicals in the brain. So illusory. I'm not sure if pleasure is real or illusory or not. But illusory, based on illusion, based on something that is not real. So first impressions are often illusory. Yeah, they tell you one thing, but it's not actually true at all. The signs of economic recovery may be illusory. My boss is always offering me an illusory pay rise, an illusory promotion, but it never manifests itself. It never becomes real. Okay, so freedom is illusory, and I think freedom only exists in your mind, in the way that you think. Okay, so illusory, something that is not real. It's you think it's real, but it's not. It looks real and solid, but is clearly illusory at the end of the day. So unreal, imaginary, elusive as well, with an I. It's something that is a chimera. It's something that you imagine is true, but it's not it's not true at all. So yes, believing the illusory promises of other people, something that's based on illusion, something that's deceptive. It's something that is unreal. It's not got a real basis to it. Illusorily, as an adverb, he illusorily believed that they were going to pay him back. I think maybe very often when we feel fear, this is illusory because we feel fear about things that are not real. We are worrying illusorily about things that are not real. Okay, so this is something that is illusory. It's something that isn't actually real. It's not something that happens. Yeah, people are always making illusory promises to get us to believe something, but at the end of the day, these are vain promises which don't materialize. He kept living in this world with this illusory belief that his finances would improve. Yeah. Okay, the mistaken belief, this is not something that was real. So illusory. Let's see, from French, illusoire, from Latin, illusorious, mocking, ironical, illusor, to somebody who mocks or somebody who scoffs. So illusory. 6 in formality, maybe even 6.5. Better in something in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. So, illusory.